Welcome out to Salina, Ohio, Game 2 of the semifinal matchup between the Grand Lake Mariners and Richmond Jazz. The Mariners coming back home for at least one more game here tonight. Richmond Jazz take Game 1 of the series as they get a run in the bottom half of the 8th inning to come out victorious. 6-5 last night. We're here in Salina, Ohio. Mariners have won Game 1 in the playoffs, compared to the Jazz, one game as well. Here's how the lineup looks for the Richmond Jazz. Mitch Wilson, he's going to be leading things off. He's at second base. Jordan Gilliman at short. He's batting second. Dan Sapik is at third base. He'll be batting third. Andrew Cheech is the first baseman in the cleanup spot. Bill Kroll DHing. He's batting 5. Eric Connor, he's in center field, batting 6. Jordan Stacy in left field. He's in the 7th spot. Chase the bonus. He's at catcher, and he'll be batting 8th. And Jack Holden is in right field. He'll round out the order for Jazz. Mullet on the mound. He winds, delivers the pitch in there for a strike. 0-1, and we're underway. 7:05, first pitch to Mitch Wilson. Here's the line, the 0-1 pitch. That one's swung, and that one's line foul. And the coach of the Jazz shows no fear. That one right past his head and did not flinch. 0-2. Why would you? Mullet winds, delivers the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mullet steps back to the pitch. Outside, 2-2. So 2 quick pitches, or 2 close pitches taken by Wilson. It's a 2-2 count. The next pitch, swing and a miss. And Wilson down for route number 1 as Mullet gets the first strikeout of the game for him. Now Jordan Gillerman, the shortstop, comes to the plate. Gillerman last night went 1 for 4 at the plate. Our first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the next one. That one swung on and missed. Mullet ahead, 0-2. Richmond Jazz here in the playoffs after having one of the worst records in the league last year. Here's the next pitch. That's a swing and a miss, and it's back-to-back strikeouts to begin the game for Eric Mullet. There's 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the first inning. And Sapik comes to the plate. He's at third base for the Richmond Jazz. Tom Eslich behind the plate. The line, the pitch. That one is inside. 1-0 the count on Dan Sapik. Sapik at the plate last night. Went 1 for 4, a single. And a pair of groundouts. Did collect an RBI. As this one swung on, this one's flied into right field. That one's going to drop in there for a base hit. So after 2 strikeouts, Sapik comes in, gets a single into right field. 1 on, 2 gone, and Andrew Cheech comes to the plate, the first baseman. So Andrew Cheech comes to the plate. Runner on first. 2 gone. Mullet coming from the stretch, working from the left side of the rubber for the first time here tonight. Here's the pitch to Cheech. That one is outside for a ball, 1-0. The next one is down low at the shins. 2-0 on Cheech. Two the count on Cheech. Mullet comes set. Here's the next pitch. That one is over for a strike. 2-1. The St. Clair Green Giants and Lima Locos playing again here tonight as well. Locos took game 1 of that series. And they'll be playing in Michigan tonight. That one is a swing and a miss as he pulled one, an off-speed pitch past Jack. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone in the inning. That one swung out. That one's hit back out of play. Count remains 2-2. A 2-2 swung on, grounded to first. Linder picks it, and he'll touch first for the third and final out inning. We go to the bottom half of the first inning, no score after 1. The Mariners coming to bat for the first time here today. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. Back here, Salina, Ohio, Game 2 of semifinal matchup between the Richmond Jazz and Grand Lake Mariners. Jazz get 1 hit in the inning, but they're going to strand one as they go quietly in the top half of the first inning. Here's how the lineup's going to look for the Mariners. They come to the bat for the first time here today. Joe Isles, he's going to lead things off. He's at third base. Pat Reif DHing. He's batting second. Nate Osmo at short. He's in the 3 spot. Nick Varda batting cleanup. He's in right field. Tucker Linder going to be batting 5th at first base. R.J. Williams in left field, batting 6th. Cole Womack's going to be playing second base. He'll be batting 7th. Tom Eslich, the catcher, he'll be batting 8th. And Steve Fitzsimmons rounding out the order in center field. So Joe Isles going to lead things off on the mound for the Richmond Jazz. It's Anthony Krokos. So Krokos on the mound for the Richmond Jazz. He's 3-0, or was 3-0 in the regular season. Here's the pitch to Isles. That's in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. He had a 6.00 ERA. He made 10 starts, or 10 games, appeared in 10 games, made 5 starts, 39 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts. That one bounces well in front of the plate. Count moves to 1-1. 21 strikeouts, 18 walks, 50 hits allowed by the right-hander. It was from Walsh University, his hometown, Brecksville, Ohio. There's the line, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Count moves to 1-2. I faced the pitcher in high school. Pretty good pitcher. I cannot remember how my team did against him. If I stand corrected, my team may have got no hit against him. So he is a good pitcher, but I do not remember. As that one's high, chopped towards second. Up with it, Wilson throwing on the run, and it is in time as it just beats Joe Isles by a step.
1 up and 1 down. That'll bring up.
And there's 1 gone here in the inning.
And the University of South Carolina upstate.
Patrick Reif comes to the plate here in the bottom half of the first inning. At the play last night, Reif went 2 for 4 with a walk and a run scored. All right, to the plate, he looks at a first pitch strike. 0-1. I'll be bringing you updates on the Locos Green Giants game throughout the day, or throughout the night. Next pitch, Reif rolls this one over first base side of things, but ends up going foul. Now Reif is down on the count, 0-2. 83 degrees out here, mostly cloudy, or partly cloudy. It says partly cloudy on the thing, but it looks mostly cloudy. That pitch outside. Count moves to 1-2. Good night for some baseball. We have some Little League football going on behind the fences in center and right field. Rife, as this one is, that one's caught by Wilson at second base. Leaping up and taking one away from Patrick Rife. And there's 2 gone in the inning. Nice play right there from Mitch Wilson.
He's from Portland, Oregon, and Dartmouth College.
And there's 2 gone in the inning, and Nate Osmo comes to the plate. At shortstop for Grand Lake here tonight. So 2 up, 2 down. The pitch is inside. 1-0. The next pitch over for a strike. Count moves to 1-1. The next pitch. That one just misses outside. 2-1. A 2-1 swung on, popped up, out of play. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Bottom half of the first inning, no score here at Montgomery Field. A pitch high and inside, full count. Here's the payoff pitch. That one swung and that one's lifted into right field. Coming in and making the catch is the right fielder Jack Holden for the 3rd and final out of the inning. Mariners go in order here in the bottom half of the first inning. No score after 1. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go here to the top half of the second inning. No score. The first pitch is in there for a strike to Bill Kroll. He's the designated hitter here tonight for the Richmond Jazz. Eric Mullet on the mound. He winds and kicks back the pitch. That one swung and that one's hit sharply to Cole Womack. He takes it on a pretty big hop and he throws on to first. 1 gone. Nice stop right there from Womack. Wasn't an easy play, but he made it. 1 gone in the inning. Eric Connor, the center fielder, comes to the plate now. There's the line, the pitch. That one's up high, 1-0. Top half the second inning. Only one hit so far through the game. Came off the bat of Dan Sapik of the Jazz back in the top half of the first inning. Here's the next pitch. That one is in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch swung on. That one is lined. Oh, and that one hits Eric Mullet. Joe Isles picks it up and he throws on to first in time. Good recovery by Joe Isles, but Mullet shaking his hand. That one might have got him. Well, it did get him because it ricocheted off of him, but it might have got him pretty well. Mullet at 5-3. So he gets checked out. We'll probably throw a couple of warm-up pitches here to see if he's all right. The next batter is going to be Jordan Stacy. Well, warming up now is to make sure that hand is all right. That one looked like a strike by Mullet. Well, he seems all right.
2 outs, nobody on.
2 gone here, top half of the first inning.
Jacksonville, Florida. And Bethune-Cookman.
Jordan Stacy, the left fielder, comes to the plate.
Number 21, Jordan Stacy.
Stacy, he went 2 for 4, drove in the game-winning run for the Richmond Jazz. RBI double back in the bottom half of the 8th inning last night. Up to the plate here for the Richmond Jazz. Here's the pitch. That one bounces to the plate. Count moves to 1-0. There's the line, the 1-0 pitch. That one swung on. That one's hit pretty well out to left field. R.J. Williams going over to his right-hand side, makes the play for the third and final out of the inning. The Richmond Jazz go in order here in the top half of the second inning. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. No score. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go here to the bottom half of the second inning. No score, and Nick Varda to the plate. The next pitch is outside. Count goes to 1-1. Krokos on the mound. He lines, delivers the pitch, and there for a strike. 1-2. Nick Vardy yesterday at the plate. He went 2 for 5 with a double and a RBI single. Here's the line, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day for Karukos.
One up and one down.
And there's one gone here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Talmadge, Ohio. Springtime team, Marshall University. Number 10, Tucker Linder.
Tucker Linder now steps to the plate. At first base for Grand Lake tonight. Wind blowing out from left to right. Here's the first pitch. That one is in it for a strike, 0-1. Here's the line. The 0-1 pitch is outside. 1-1. Bottom half of the second inning. No score so far from either side. Here's the pitch. Lightly tapped in front of the mound. Karukos comes off the mound now. Stops, throws on to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the game in the inning for Karukos.
2 man up, 2 man down. The left fielder.
And R.J. Williams comes to the plate. He's in left field for the Mariners.
Green State University, number 36, R.J. Williams.
Williams went 0 for 4 last night. Gonna try to erase that from his memory. Up here in the bottom half of the second inning. Karukos winds, delivers. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's popped out of play. 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike, 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch, down low, 1-1. I'd like to thank you for tuning in for another broadcast here. It'll be our, 44th or 45th broadcast of the year. Next one swung on, lifted into foul territory, left-hand side. Now we'll get down for a foul ball. Count moves to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Bottom half of the second inning. Karukos comes set, kicks back, now delivers. That one swung on, that one's hit towards Wilson at second. He gathers it, throws on to first in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners here in the bottom half of the second inning. We go to inning number 3, no score here at Montgomery Field. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. we go here, top half, third inning, no score. Chase the bonus, Jack Holden, and then we'll go back to the top of the order for the Richmond Jazz as Mullet Wines delivers the first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The bonus, I believe, was not in the lineup last night as Bill Kroll was the catcher, so he's behind the plate tonight. That one swung on. That one's shallow left field. That one is going to drop in front of R.J. Williams for a base hit. So the leadoff man on for the Richmond Jazz to begin the top half of the third inning.
Runner at first. Right fielder now bats for the visitors.
And Jack Holden comes to the plate.
And Eastern Illinois University. Number 24. Jack.
He's in right field. Last night went 1 for 4 at the plate. Mullet looks on, looks at first, now comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's outside, 1-0. So for the first time tonight, a leadoff base runner has got on. Down at first. Here's the pause, the pitch. That one's outside, 2-0. The count here on Jack Holden. The next one swung on. This one is slicing foul down the left field line. 2-1. The count. R.J. Williams going to go over and grab the baseball and quickly get it in. Two balls, one strike. The count. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's hit out the left field. R.J. Williams going over, makes the catch for out number 1. So one gone in the inning. We go to the top of the order. Mitch Wilson coming to the plate. He struck out swinging his first at bat. But he did pretty well at the plate last night
Number 4, Mitch Wilson.
for the Richmond Jazz. Went 3 for 4 with a double and a run scored. I think that a pair of runs scored for Wilson. Mullet comes set, the pitch. That one swung on. That one's eating up Linder. Womack going to have to recover. Chucks it on to first. No, he's just going to hold on to it. Everybody's going to be safe. I think that's an E3 on Tucker Linder.
One away, 2 on. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter. In the
I know.
shortstop. He plays
So that's an error on Tucker Linder.
in Jamaica, New York. Number 3, Jordan Gillerman.
And Jordan Gillerman comes to the plate with the runners on second and first. First base runner in scoring position now for either squad. There's a pitch, swing and a miss. Base runner moving up to third, the throw down to third, and that one is not going to be in time. The base runner's moving up a base each, and it looked like DeBonis got in there, his hand right before the throw. It was a close play. Well, runners on second and third now with one gone. It's an 0-1 count on Jordan Gillerman. I don't think so. I don't think so. Wild pitch. 0-1 count. Mullet comes set. Corners in, middle infield back. Here's the next pitch. That one gets to the backstop, and the Jazz are going to be the first ones on the board here tonight as moving up to third. It's a 1-0 lead on back-to-back wild pitches. The runner at third now with one gone. 1-1 the count here on Jordan Gillerman. The next one swung on a miss. Or it's strike 3. I guess the other pitch was a strike. So Gillerman down on strikes for the second time today.
2 outs.
And we'll go.
That'll bring up the third baseman. Springtime team.
Dan Sapik comes to the plate. He singled his first time up. Runner at third, 2 gone. 1 run in for the Jazz. They lead at 1-0 here. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on, popped up on the infield. Nate Osmo near second base, coming in, and he's going to make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. Jazz score first, though, here today. Back-to-back wild pitches leads to a run for the Richmond Jazz. We go to the bottom half of the third. 1-0 they lead it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go back here to the bottom half of the third inning. Richmond Jazz have taken a 1-0 lead on a wild pitch that scored. Chase the bonus. And Cole Womack, Tom Eslich, and Stephen Fitzsimmons going to lead things off for the Mariners here in the bottom half of the third inning. Cole Womack at the plate. He's at second base for the Mariners. And Krukos winds, delivers. The first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. It's win or go home for Grand Lake here. They faced the same scenario on Tuesday. Came out with a 4-3 victory over the Copperheads. This one a little more different. Here's the next pitch. That one's up and inside. 1-1. If the Mariners win tonight, we'll play tomorrow at Richmond at 7:05. If Mariners lose, Richmond will advance to the championship series. That one down and away. 2-1 count. The Lima Locos have taken an early 1-0 lead over the St. Clair Green Giants in the top half of the first inning. With St. Clair being from Canada, they're playing at a neutral site. The next pitch is in there for a strike, 2-2. They're playing at the Lake Erie Monarchs home field in Irish Hills, Michigan. Or excuse me, they're playing in Flat Rock, Michigan. Irish Hills is another team in the Northern Division. They're playing at the Lake Erie Monarchs home field. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on a miss. Womack goes down for strikes. The second strikeout for Krukos. And now there's one gone, and Tom Eslich, the catcher, comes to the plate. He's behind the plate for the Mariners. He was hitting the ball pretty well last night. He went 1 for 3. He had a sac bunt, but doubled and came around to score on his only hit. First pitch in there to strike to Eslich. 0-1 the count. One gone here. Bottom half of the third inning. 1-0 the Jazz lead it. Here's the next pitch. That one swing and a miss by Eslich. Count moves to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The count on Tom Eslich. There's the wind, the pitch. Down and away. 1-2. Next one inside. Evens count up at 2-2. the line. The 2-2 pitch swung on. That one's chopped near the hole. Over to cut things off. Now trying to throw, and that one just slips out of his hand. Eslich moving back to first base. Well, that an E5.
One out, put a man on. Brings up the Mariners center fielder from Golden Valley, Minnesota, and Valparaiso University, number 43, Stephen Fitzsimmons.
That stands Sapik at third base. The ball just slipped out of his hand. So Eslich down at first base runner of the day for the Mariners. Fitzsimmons coming to the plate. So Kruko's going from the stretch for the first time today. He works from the left-hand side of the rubber. Here's the pitch. That one is down low. 1-0. Kruko's comes set. The 1-0 pitch up high and away. 2-0. That count on Stephen Fitzsimmons. Simmons last night, he went 1 for 2 with an RBI and a walk and a stolen base. Next pitch misses for a ball. 3-0. 3-0 count here on Stephen Fitzsimmons. The next one taken all the way in there for a strike. 3-1. Bottom half of the third inning. 1-0. Richmond leads it. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, popped up, out of play, left-hand side. Full count. Simmons 1 for 6 so far here in the postseason with an RBI. Rukos comes set. Here's the payoff pitch. That one swung and grounded to third. Up with it. Now the throw on to first and redeeming himself right there. Good pickup by Sapik. And there's 2 gone in the inning. But a runner at second for the Mariners. And Joe Isles comes to the plate. We go back to the top of the order. Isles grounded out to second his first time up. So second time through the order now for Grand Lake. See if they can get anything going. Runner at second, 2 gone. Applause. The pitch. That one misses for a ball. 1-0. That's Litch down at second after the air by Sapik at third base. Ball slipped out of his hand. Moved up to second on a ground out by Stephen Fitzsimmons. There's the next pitch. That one's down low. 2-0. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Montgomery Field. The 2-0 pitch misses for a ball. 3-0. So Isles way ahead here. Krukos going to try to battle back for the second batter in a row. He was behind Fitzsimmons 3-0 before he got the ground out by him. Now he's behind Isles 3-0. Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 4. First walk issued by Krukos. And Isles heads down to first. Runners on first and second. Matt Reif going to come to the plate. He lined out to second base as Mitch Wilson made a nice play his last time up. Took a hit away from Reif. All runners on second and first. 2 gone in the inning. Bottom half the third. Richmond leads it 1-0. Rokos, the pitch. And they are for a strike. 0-1. Rokos comes set. The 0-1 is outside. 1-1. So coming from the stretch, Krukos is trying to find his command. He was working from the windup for about the first 8 batters of the ball game before Aslich got on base. Comes out, looks at second. Here's the next pitch. That one is down low. 2-1. Throw more balls than strikes out of the stretch. Eight balls to 3 strikes for Cuckoos. Here's the next one. That one swung and I missed. Evens count up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Bottom half the 3rd inning. There's the pitch. That one swung on, line foul. Left hand side, out of play. Oh, that one got that car pretty well.
It broke the back windshield. It looks like it.
My, oh my. Parked in the wrong spot today, whoever parked there.
It's the camera guy. That's who parked there. It's John, yeah.
Count remains 2-2.
Looking at it.
A pitch called. Strike 3 on Patrick Reif. Looks back and says, how is that a strike? That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom or top half of the 4th inning. Mariners getting no runs here. The Jazz lead at 1-0. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Top half of the 4th inning, 1-0. The Richmond Jazz lead it. Andrew Check going to lead things off for the Richmond Jazz. Grounded out the first, his first time up. Eric Mullet still on the mound. There's the line, the pitch. That one's outside for a ball, 1-0. There's the 1-0 pitch. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. The Richmond leads it. They get a run in the top half of the 3rd inning. It took 2 wild pitches to bring that run in. That one swung on. That one's down the first base line, but foul as it just goes on the right-hand side of the bag. Count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one swung on, chopped over the head of Mullet. Osmo coming in front of the second base back, throws on to first in time to retire Check for round number 1.
1 up and 1 down. That'll bring up the designated hitter. Springtime he plays for Kenny
So there's one gone in the inning. Bill Kroll, the DH, coming to the plate. He was at catcher last night for the Richmond Jazz. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to second his first time up. Last night, Kroll went 0 for 4 with an RBI. That pitch in there for a strike. Kroll misses. 0 and 1. That one swung on and missed. Kroll down and count 0-2. That one swung on, fouled out of play. Count remains 0-2. That one popped out of play. So Kroll stays alive once again. Still 0-2. That one fouled back as well. 3 straight fouls by Kroll to keep his at-bat going. The next pitch misses down low. 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Top half the 4th inning. 1-0. Richmond leads it. Here's the line, the pitch. That one fouled off. Still a 1-2 count. Next one, checked his swing. He went around, but the ball gets to the backstop. Esslett trying to hurry the throw on down to first in time. Fourth strikeout for Eric Mullet. 2 gone now in the top half of the 4th inning. And the center fielder, Eric Connor, comes to play. Grounded out to third his first time up. Here's the line, the pitch. Swung on, first pitch. Popped up near first base side of things in foul territory. Tucker Linder makes the catch just by the coach's box. And there's the third and final out of the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, and Richmond leads it 1-0. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. 1-0 Richmond leads it. Nate Osmo going to step to the plate for the Mariners. Go out to right field his first time up. That first pitch swinging. This one's lifted into left center field. Over is the left fielder Stacy making the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Nick Varda, the right fielder, comes to the plate. He struck out swinging his first time up. That pitch down low to Varda. Count moves to 1-0. There's the line, the 1-0 pitch. That one swung on. That one's lined into center field. Base hit. So Varda collects the first base hit of the game for the Mariners here in the bottom half of the fourth inning.
One out, one on. That'll bring up the first baseman.
And Tucker Linder comes to plate. He grounded out to first, or back to the pitcher his first time up. Runner on first. One gone. Varda collects the first hit for the Mariners. He's down at first. Here's the pitch to Linder that bounces. 1-0 count on Tucker Linder. Here's the pause. That one swung on. That one chopped to second. Wilson up with it. Goes to second for one. They get the lead runner. Linder's going to knock at the throw. Nice play right there from Mitch Wilson to get the lead runner. So there's two going in the inning. And R.J. Williams steps to the plate now for Grand Lake.
State University, number 36, R.J. Williams.
Oh, R.J. Williams steps to the plate. That one misses for a ball. 1-0. Williams, he grounded out to second his first time up. Linder at first, two gone. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Richmond leads it 1-0 here at Montgomery Field. Applause, and now the pitch. That one swung on. That one's popped out of play. Count moves to 1-1. There's the next pitch. That one's up high. 2-1. The ball's one strike. Kroko scups back. Linder goes back to first base. There's the 2-1. That's outside. 3-1 on R.J. Williams. Cole Womack would be next if R.J. Williams can step to the plate or get on base here. He's already at the plate. Next pitch in there for a strike. Full count now on R.J. Williams. Tucker Linder going to get a head start down at first base with the next pitch. Okos looks on. He gets a sign from Demonis. The payoff pitch. Williams takes off, or Linder takes off. Williams heads down to first as the pitch was down and in. And Womack steps to the plate now with 2 on and 2 gone.
State University in Murray, Kentucky. Number 12, Cole Womack.
So Cole Womack comes to the plate, struck out swinging his first time up. Here's the pitch. That one checked his swing. It's chopped in front of the mound. The throw on to first is in time for the third and final out of the inning. We go to the top half of the fifth inning. 1-0. Richmond leads it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the top half of the fifth inning, 1-0. Richmond Jazz leads it here in Salina, Ohio. Game 2 of semifinal matchups. Eric Mullet winds, delivers the pitch, swung on. That one's hit right back up the middle. Nate Osmo makes a dive for it, but can't come up with it. It's a base hit, and now taking a big turn on to first and almost going to second, Jordan Stacy, but he'll reach with a leadoff single. So runner on first, no one gone.
He also plays for Bethune-Cookman University.
As Chase DeBonis comes to the plate. He singled his first time up. Runner in first, no one gone. Top half, fifth inning. There's the next pitch. That's in there for a strike. 0-1 count on the catcher for the Richmond Jazz. I'm Ryan Strovic, proud to bring you coverage of Grand Lake Mariner baseball all season long. Mariners looking to avoid elimination here. That one swung, that one's lifted into right center field pretty well. Varda going over, and he's going to have plenty of time to come over and make the catch for round number 1. One gone in the inning.
One man out, one man
Jack Holden comes to play. He's in right field for the Richmond Jazz. He flew out to left field in his first time at the plate. Runner on first, one gone. Top half, fifth inning, 1-0. Richmond leads it. Eric Mullet comes set. The pitch down low, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Stacy at first base. Here's the next pitch. That one's outside. 2-0. The count on Jack Holden. A 2-0 pitch in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. 2-1. Two balls, one strike, one gone. The next pitch swung on. That one's lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. R.J. Williams over to cut things off. But 2 on now for the Richmond Jazz. Hit by Jack Holden. And we go to the top of the order as Mitch Wilson comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2, but reached on an error his last time up. Struck out back in the first inning. So Mitch Wilson, the second baseman, to the plate.Olo looks at second. Now he delivers home the pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. One run on 4 hits for the Richmond Jazz. No runs on 1 hit and 1 error for the Grand Lake Mariners. Well, it comes set with the 0-1 pitch. That one swung on, grounded to second. Womack can't take the bounces. That one is just thrown on to first. They only get 1 on the play. It seemed like a routine double play, but instead, Mariners only get 1. Inning stays alive. There's 2 gone now in the inning, though.
2 outs. Runners at second, third. Brings up the shortstop.
And Jordan Gillerman comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runners on second and third, 2 gone. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. Mullet comes set. The 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. He's ahead of Gillerman, 0-2. Looking to get out of the inning unscathed. Staying alive are the Richmond Jazz after it seemed a routine ground ball to second. Womack can only get 1 after he bobbled it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one swung on, that one's grounded. Osmo at short. Comes up with it. Will throw on to first in time. And the Mariners escape unharmed. We go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. 1-0. The Richmond Jazz lead it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Bottom half of the fifth inning. 1-0. Richmond Jazz lead it here at Montgomery Field. Tom Eslett swings at the first pitch, grounds it up the middle. Gillerman turns, throws on to first in time for the out number one. What a beautiful play right there from Jordan Gillerman at shortstop to take a hit away from Tom Eslett. There's one gone in the inning. He got it, turned his body around, threw on to first. It was a hopper, but with the turf, it makes it that play all that much easier as Check just has to scoop it off the bounce. Here's the pitch to Fitzsimmons. He's first pitch swing. If that one's fouled on the right-hand side of things, count goes 0-1. So one gone in the inning. Stephen Fitzsimmons comes to the plate. Here's the line, the pitch. That one swung, that one's hit out of play. The left-hand side of things. 0-2 on Fitzsimmons. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the line, the pitch. That one's fouled off to the left-hand side as well. So Fitzsimmons stays alive. It's an 0-2 count. Next one up high. 1-2 on Fitzsimmons. The 1-0 Richmond lead it. They got their run in the top half of the third inning. Mariners so far with 1 hit on the day. Ruco's pitching pretty well as the next one down in the ground. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch swung on, that one's lined right back up the middle, base hit. So Fitzsimmons reaches on a single. We go to the top of the order, Joe Isles. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out in the first to second base, walked back in the third. Up here now in the bottom half of the fifth inning with a runner on first and 1 gone. So Joe Isles comes to the plate. A throw over, Fitzsimmons back in safely. There's the pitch to Isles. That one's inside. 1-0 count. The next pitch inside as well. 2-0 on Joe Isles. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on first, 1 gone. Bottom half of the 5th inning. The next one swung on. That one's flied into center field. Connor makes the catch for out number 2. You didn't have to move much to catch that one. There's 2 gone in the inning now, and that Rife comes to play. He's the designated hitter for the Mariners. Fitzsimmons at first. Here's the pitch to Rife. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. Pat Rife 0 for 2 on the day. Lined out in the first. Struck out looking in the third. Nothing to 1 the count on Rife. Comes that. Here's the pitch. That one's down low and inside. 1-1. Wind picking up a little now. Moving it. Blowing in from left center field. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 gone. Here's the pause, the pitch. Just missed outside. 2-1. Next one swung on, grounded it short. Gillerman up with it, flips it on the short way to second base to Wilson covering, and that will end the inning. We go to the top half of the 6th inning. 1-0 the score here at Montgomery Field. The Richmond Jazz lead it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We go to the top half of 6th inning. Richmond leads at 1-0. The first pitch is fouled off by Dan Sapik. 0-1 count. It's going to be Sapik, Check, and Kroll here for Richmond. As the next pitch in there for a strike. 0-2. Sapik 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in the first. Popped out to short in the third. Here's the line, the pitch. That one swung on, popped up, out of play, right-hand side. Sapik stays alive with an 0-2 count. That one swung on line, foul. So Sapik going to see another 0-2 count here. That one grounded foul down third base line. Sapik with his third straight foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter for Richmond here in the top half of the 6th inning. Here's the line, the pitch. That one slowly tapped onto short. Osmo coming in. Throws on the run in time to retire Sapik for round number 1. The one gone in the inning. Brings up Andrew Check. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Grounded out to first in the first. Grounded out to short in the 4th. He's struggling so far to begin the playoffs. 0 for 6 at the dish so far for the Richmond Jazz. There's the pitch. That one's outside for a ball. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes on Andrew Check. Here's the line. The 1-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Let's count to 1-2. A ball, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Time is called by Check at the plate. Alt steps back on the rubber. Check back to the box. The step back, now the 1-2 pitch. That one misses outside. Goes to the backstop. 2-2. That one swung on. That one looked like it bounced and then hit the back of the helmet by Check. Count remains 2-2. Bounced at the plate and Check was still in the box and came back. Him right square on the back of the helmet. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one swung on. That one's big hop for Osmo. He throws on to first. It's a little low, but Linder comes up with it. 2 up, 2 down here in the inning. 2 assists by Nate Osmo.
Nobody on.
There's 2 gone in the Bill Kroll, the designated hitter, comes to the plate. 0 for 2 on the night. Grounded out to second in the second. Struck out swinging in the 4th. Here's the pitch. That one swung and that one's lined into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The Kroll collects his first hit of the day. So a 2-out base runner for the Richmond Jazz. Eric Connor going to come to the plate. He's in center field for the Richmond Jazz tonight. He's 0 for 2. Rounded out to third in the second. Popped out to first in the 4th. So Eric Connor comes to the plate with 2 gone here in the top half of the 6th inning. 1-0 Richmond leads it. Mullet comes set. The first pitch to Connor is on the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. The next one, that one's going to get to the backstop. Eslich's going to get the ball, but moving up 90 feet is Bill Kroll. 1-1 count. Now runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1 pitch. Inside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2 gone. That one swung on. That one's hit wild to right center field. Fitzsimmons going to chase it, and he is going to dive, and he is going to make the catch. Stephen Fitzsimmons tumbling over in right center field makes an incredible catch to take 1 run and save at least a run for Grand Lake. We'll stay At the score we are. It's 1-0. Richmond leads it. We go to the bottom half of the sixth inning. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. On to the bottom half of the sixth inning. 1-0. The Richmond Jazz lead it. Here's the pitch to Nate Osmell. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1. Osmo, Varda, Linder are going to come to the plate here for the Mariners. Next pitch misses. 1-1. That one down low. 2-1. The line, the 2-1, it's down and away. 3-1 on Nate Osmo. That one's swung. That one's lined into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit to the fair ball. Osmo around first, on his way to second. The throw into second's not going to come in time. Nate Osmo with a leadoff double here to begin the bottom half of the sixth inning.
Leadoff double by Osmo. Brings up the right fielder and cleanup hitter, number 35, Nick Varda.
Nick Varda comes to the plate now for Grand Lake. Runner on second, no one gone here. That pitch misses for a ball. 1-0. Varda at the plate is 1 for 2. Struck out in the second, singled in the fourth. That one inside corner, called a strike. 1-1. Osmo takes this lead. Here's the 1-1. That one bounces. Good snap right there from DeBonis. Now moves to 2-1. So Nate Osmo leads the inning off with a double down the left field line. 1-0. Richmond leads it. There's the pause, the pitch. In there for a strike. Evens the count up at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. The next pitch swung on. This one's flied into left field. Over to make the catch is Stacy. And there's two gone. Or excuse me, one gone now.
One away, runner at second.
One gone. Tucker Linder comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2.
10, Tucker Linder.
Rounded out the first and the second, fielder's choice in the fourth inning. Runner on second, one gone. Tucker Linder comes to the plate. That one swung on. That one's hit into left center field. That's going to get down for a it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score from second is Nate Osmo, and Tucker Linder has tied the ball game up at 1 with an RBI double.
RBI double by Linder. Scores Osmo. Game tied at 1. Left fielder bats for the Mariners. R.J. Williams.
The Mariners tie things up here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. R.J. Williams comes to the plate. Here's the pause, and now the pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back, called a strike. Goes to 0-1 on R.J. Williams. Linder down at second with one away. There's the next pitch. That one swung on, popped up, foul territory. That one is heading out of play. 0-2 count on R.J. Williams. Oh, 2 count on R.J. Williams. Crocos comes set. Here's the pitch. That one is just a little bit low. 1-2. Tough take right there from R.J. Williams, but he does. The 1-2 count on him. The 1-2 pitch is down low. Evens count up at 2-2. Runner on second with one away. Tucker Linder ties it up with an RBI double into the left center field gap. Here goes comes set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's outside. Full count now on R.J. Williams. Full count. Krukos looks on at the bonus. Now he comes set. Looks at second for Linder. Now delivers home. The payoff pitch is down and in. R.J. Williams with a walk. Runners on first and second now with one gone. And Cole Womack coming to the plate. We'll have time and a mound visit. Good time to bring you some updated MLB scores from around the league. As a couple of finals already. Brewers defeat the Cardinals 2-1 today. Rockies defeat the Mets 5-4. Diamondbacks and Cubs playing right now in the top half of the ninth inning. It's tied up at 8 in Chicago. Tigers-Orioles game delayed currently right now. Pirates on top of the Reds 4-0 in the bottom half of the fifth inning in Pittsburgh. Red Sox beating the White Sox 7-5 in the bottom half of the third inning in Boston. Indians defeating the Yankees 2-0 in the bottom half of the fourth inning in Cleveland. Atlanta on top of the Dodgers 1-0 in the top half of the third inning in Atlanta. 1-0 Rangers over the Twins in the middle half of as they go to the bottom half of the first inning in Minnesota. Rays and Astros just getting started. They're in the bottom half of the first inning. No score there. Mariners, Royals, no score yet in Kansas City as they're going to the bottom half of the first inning. Two other games going to go on tonight. Angels, Phillies in Los Angeles, 10:07 first pitch. And Athletics Giants going to face off 10:15 first pitch. Battle of the Bay right there in San Francisco. Here's the pitch. That one's down low. A 1-0 count on Cole Womack. Clouds getting pretty dark out in right field. Rukos on the mound. It's a 1-0 count with one gone here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Mariners tying things up 1-1. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. One ball, one strike. A count on Cole Womack. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out in the third. Grounded out to the pitcher in the fourth. And that one hit him. Well, bases loaded now for the Mariners here in the bottom half of the sixth inning with only one gone. And Tom Eslich going to come to the plate.
One away, bases loaded. That'll bring up the Grand Lake catcher, number 50, Tom Eslich.
Eslich on the day. He's 0 for 2, reached on an air back in the third. Ground out to short his last time up. So runners on every base right now for Grand Lake. One gone in the inning. Krukow struggling here. He comes set. Here's the pitch to Eslich. That one swung on. That one's hit in the right center field. That one is going to get down for a base hit. One run's going to score. R.J. Williams coming around third. He's going to score. And the Mariners have taken the lead here in the bottom half of the sixth inning off an RBI double from Tom Eslich. It's 3-1. The Mariners lead it. Lender and Williams coming in to score. Fitzsimmons coming to bat. 3-1. Grand Lake leads it. Infield coming in now for the Richmond Jazz. Steven Fitzsimmons at the plate. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's grounded past Gillerman into center field. One run's going to score. Eslich coming around third. He's going to be waved home. The throw to the plate's going to be offline. Fitzsimmons on his way down out of third base. And they're just going to hold on to it. Fitzsimmons down to third. Two more come in to score off the RBI single from Steven Fitzsimmons. Mariners have opened it up. It is now 5-1.
Two-run single by Fitzsimmons makes it 5-1. One away, runner at third.
Joe Isles comes to the plate now. And it looks like it's going to be the end of the day for Krukos. He pitched well up until this inning. 5 runs here in the home half of the sixth inning. Mariners on top 5-0. We'll be right back with the pitching change. Runner on third, one away. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube.
Ben Nelson.
We're back here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 5 runs in for Grand Lake. Ben Nelson coming in to pitch now for Richmond Jazz. Joe Isles comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Grounded out to second in the 5th. Error in the 3rd. And a strikeout in the 1st. First pitch is a swing and a miss by, oh, excuse me, I was reading the wrong stats. I was on the Richmond Jazz. Isles is 0 for 2. He flew out to center field in the 5th. And walked in the 3rd inning. That one is Fitzsimmons can't come up, and now he's going to run home. The throw to the plate is going to not be in time. Fitzsimmons in there as that ball was ricocheting around everywhere. So a run comes in to score. It's 6-1. Grand Lake leads it. Well, Isles at the plate. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, fouled straight back. Count moves to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. One gone. Olsen comes set. Here's the pitch. That one punched foul out of play. Count remains 1-2. Lima Locos are on top of St. Clair 5-0 in that ball game. Here's the next one. That one swung on, popped back out of play. Count remains 1-2. Nelson comes set. The 1-2 pitch swung on. This one's grounded in the hole, and that one's going to get into left. No, Gillerman's going to stop it, but not going to be enough as Isles reaches on a single. And the ninth batter to bat in the inning, Patrick Reif, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 3 on the day.
Runner at first.
Oh, runner at first, one away. Another hit for the Mariners here this inning. Nelson comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's inside. 1-0. Still only one gone here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Mariners with 6 runs so far. They're on top 6-1. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. A 1-1 is over for a strike. It's 1-2 now on Patrick Wright. Also did come in yesterday, pitched a scoreless inning of relief and got a strikeout as well. Runner on first, one gone. Isles off and running, a throw down to second base. It's going to be up high. Isles in there with a stolen base. As it was a ball called on Patrick Reif. Count moves to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Nelson comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Reif. 2 away. Nate Osmo comes back to the plate. He got things started with a double down the left field line here in this inning. He's up again.
Nate Osmo.
Runner on second, 2 away. 6-1. Grand Lake leads it. Nelson comes set. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. Punch foul out of play. 0-1 count on Nate Osmo. It's about to just downpour, I feel like, as the next pitch misses for a ball. 1-1. Time is now called, and lightning is in the area. We are going to be in another weather delay here in this ball game as dark clouds have moved in quickly. Mariners on top 6-1 here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. We'll be back. We'll keep you updated throughout the day, but dark clouds coming in, and we'll be back after the weather delay. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball here on YouTube. Make sure you watch our Twitter page to keep you updated. All right, welcome back. If you're still tuning in, we're here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Mariners are on top 6-1 after they have scored 6 runs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And we're ready to resume. There's a runner on second. Nate Osmo is the batter. There's a 1-1 count on him with 2 gone. Mariners are on top 6-1 over the Richmond Jazz. Game 2 of the semifinal matchup. I'm glad to be with you after about an hour and a half or so rain delay here at Montgomery Field. We're ready to resume things. 6-1. Grand Lake leads at 1-1 count on Nate Osmo. On the mound still pitching is Ben Nelson. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's looped in the right field line, and it's going to end up being foul. So count moves to 1-2 on Nate Osmo. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second, 2 gone. Bottom half of the 6th inning. 6-1. The Grand Lake Mariners are on top. Nelson comes to a pause. Now here's the pitch. That one swung on. It's hit pretty well out to center field. Going back on it is Connor. He makes the catch for the 3rd and final out of the inning. So after a long rain delay, we're back in action. Mariners on top 6-1. We go to the top of the 7th. The Jazz coming to bat when we come back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go here, top half of the 7th inning, 6-1. Grand Lakes leads it. New pitcher on the mound. It's Stephen Morrison. On to pitch for Grand Lake. So the Mariners get 6 runs in the bottom half of the 6th inning to take a 6-1 lead. Looking to force a game 3 tomorrow night at Richmond. Mariners can pull it off tonight. It will be a 7:05 first pitch at Richmond to decide who is going to go on and most likely face Lima, as the Locos are up 9-1 in the bottom half of the 9th inning with 1 gone, as St. Clair's season looks like it may be coming in. That first pitch swung on. That one's hit pretty well out to right center field. Fitzsimmons going back on it, and Varda is going to make the catch on the track, actually, for the first out of the inning, as Stacy gives it a pretty good ride. 1 gone here in the top half of the 7th inning. Brings up the catcher, Chase the bonus. He's 1 for 2 on the night. He singled in the 3rd, flew out to right field in the 5th. Morrison on the mound. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's down low. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 gone here in the top of the 7th. Glad you can join me once again if you're tuning back in or tuning in for the first time. Here's the next pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Count moves to 1-1. The next one, over for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on its way. It's down and away. 2-2. The 2-2 offering. Swung on. This one's grounded. And it's in the glove of Isles. He takes his time, throws on to first. Low throw, scooped up by Linder. 2 gone in the inning. So there's 2 gone now here in the top of the 7th.
Right fielder, Jack Holden.
Jack Holden comes to the plate. 1 for 2 on the night, singled in the 5th. Flew out to left in the 3rd. Morrison comes set. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, fouled straight back. Count goes to 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pause, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back, out of play. 0-2. The count on Jack Holden. The 0-2 pitch, swung on, popped him up. Shallow left field. Osmo going back. He makes the catch to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Jazz here in the top half of the 7th inning. Stretch time here at Montgomery Field, but probably not much stretching needed to be done as we got an hour and a half to try to do it. We go to the bottom half of the 7th, 6-1, the Mariners lead. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. 6-1, the Mariners lead it.
New pitcher on the mound for Richmond.
It's going to be Varda Linder Williams here for the Mariners in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Varda leading things off. He's 1 for 3, flew out to left field his last time up, singled in the 4th, and struck out swinging in the 2nd. Matt Matthews on the mound now for the Richmond Jazz as Varda laces a single into right field to lead off the bottom half of the 7th inning. So runner on first, no one gone. Tucker Linder comes to the plate.
Now batting for the Grand Lake Mariners, number 10, Tucker Linder. There's like 10 people here, so.
Tucker Linder comes to plate, 1 for 3, RBI double his last time up. He reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th and grounded out to the pitcher in the 2nd. Runner on first, no one gone. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count on Tucker Linder. The next pitch swung on. That one's lined into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Back-to-back base hits to lead off the bottom half of the seventh inning for Grand Lake. And now R.J. Williams comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, rounded out to second in the second inning, and he's walked his last 2 times to the plate. Came around to score his last time up, though. I know. So R.J. Williams comes to the plate. (6-1). The Mariners are on top of the Richmond Jazz.
Yeah.
Here's the next pitch. That one down low. Count moves to 1-0. So Varda at second, Linder at first. Matthews comes set. Here's the pitch. Well, Williams swings and misses at that one. Count moves to 1-1. There's no one gone here in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Mariners hold on. They'll face the Jazz tomorrow night at Richmond. 7:05 first pitch there. Here's the next pitch. That one in there for a strike. Williams down in the hole now, 1-2. That rain delay seemed to wash away a lot of fans as well. I don't blame them. 10:30, we're resuming this game, so going to be a late night here at the ballpark. First and second. No one gone, 1-2 count. Matthews comes set. The pitch. That one bounces, and that one's going to end up going all the way to the wall. So runners move up on base. 2-2 the count with no one gone, and now 2 runners in scoring position. Two balls, 2 strikes. Matthews comes set. The pitch. Up high, full count. Now here's the pause. Here's the next pitch. That one grounded to second. Varda going to come in to score. Wilson on to check at first. One gone. It's an RBI ground out for
Williams with the RBI ground out.
R.J. Williams.
Cole Womack.
Make it 7-1. The Mariners lead it. Cole Womack comes to the plate. 0 for 2 at the plate. Was hit by pitches last time up and came around to score. Struck out in the third, grounded back to the pitcher in the fourth. Runner on third, one gone. That one swung on, that one's hit foul out of play, right-hand side. It's an 0-1 count. The next pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. Matthews comes set. Here's the pitch. That one swung, and that one's right back up the middle. Bring in Linder. Make it 8-1. The Mariners lead it. RBI single for Cole Womack. Tom Eslich now comes to the plate. So runner on first. 8-1. Grand Lake leads it. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go around? I feel down to first, saying yes, he did. Strike one on Tom Eslich. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. Grounded out to short in the 5th. Reached on air in the 3rd. This one swung on, grounded to short. Gillerman to second for 1. The throw on to first, not in time. The inning stays alive. The force out at second makes 2 outs in the inning. So Eslich down at first. And Steven Fitzsimmons comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3.
Now batting for the Mariners, number 43.
2-run RBI single his last time up. Rounded out the 3rd in the 3rd inning. Reached on a single in the 5th. Here's the next pitch. That one in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Two gone here. Bottom half of the 7th inning. 8-1. Grand Lake leads it. Matthews comes set. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on. That one's line foul. Heads up, everybody. It's the fence right before it would get everybody else, so stays out of their way. 0-2 count now on Steven Fitzsimmons. Next pitch as Eslich takes off, throw down to second high, and it gets into center field. But there to back things up. This count moves to 1-2 on Steven Fitzsimmons. Runner on second now. So Eslich with the stolen base. 1-2 count on Steven Fitzsimmons. There's a pause, the pitch. Curveball called, strike 3. Ends the bottom half of the 7th inning. We go to the top half of the 8th. 8-1, the Mariners lead it now. They get 2 runs here in the bottom half of the 7th. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the top half of the 8th inning. 8-1, Grand Lake leads it, looking to force a Game 3 tomorrow night at 7:05. Mitch Wilson going to come to the plate to lead things off at the top of the order. We'll go Mitch Wilson, Jordan Gillerman, and Dan Sapik here in the top half of the 8th inning. 8-1, Grand Lake leads it, looking to force that ever-elusive Game 3. The winner of that game, or if the Mariners win tonight, and force Game 3, the winner tomorrow will go on to take the Lima Locos as they have defeated the Green Giants 9-2 in that game. So they will be heading to the championship series for the 2nd year in a row. But we will have a new champion because Hamilton won it last year. It's an 0-1 count here on Mitch Wilson. The next pitch, that one bounces to the plate, 1-1. Even Morrison came on in relief after the rain delay. Now went 1-2-3 in the top half of the 7th inning. We're here in the top half of the 8th. Lead off batter for Richmond here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on, popped it up. Foul territory, left-hand side towards the Mariner dugout. Isles chasing it. Does he come up with the ball? I do not think he does. And the count's going to go to 1-2 on Wilson. The 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one's up high. 2-2.
23, bro.
Good. Morrison looks on. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball upside. Upstairs. Full count. Yep, full count. Trying to do scoreboard and the thing again. Time is called. It's full count. Morrison comes set. The payoff pitch. Swung on. This one's grounded. Osmo at short. He's up with it. Throws on to first in a hurry. It's scooped over there at first by Linder. And there's one gone here.
Now batting for the Jazz, Joe Gilliman.
Jordan Gillerman now comes to the plate. He's at short for Richmond Jazz. He's 0 for 3. Grounded out to short in the 5th and a pair of strikeouts in the 3rd and 1st inning for him. There's a pitch that's up high, 1-0. Morrison comes set. The 1-0 pitch swung on. It goes off the shin, it looks like, of Gillerman. So it's a dead ball. Count moves to 1-1. Seems to be all right. Might have hit off the left shin. He does have a shin guard on that. He seems to have some protection. Seems to be all right. 1-1 the count. One gone here in the top half of the 8th inning. 8-1, Grand Lake on top. Here's the next pitch. That's up high. 2-1.
Apparently I have to call. We're still raffling off these hats. Apparently someone's gonna win. So hey, don't play music, Santa. Call all these numbers. Alright.
That one's in there for a strike. 2-2.
Yeah, no, once they're done batting.
Oh, okay.
I really don't have much time left.
Well, a 2-2 pitch. Swung on, popped it up. Shallow right field. Womack back on the grass, makes the count, or makes the catch. 2 down.
Mixed batter and
2 down in the runners to the plate,
Count.
Daniel Supik.
but
Did you hear it?
yeah.
2 gone here in the top half of the 8th inning. Dan Sapik to the plate. He's at 3rd for Richmond.
2-0.
He's 1 in 3 on the night. Grounded out to short his last time up. Popped out to short in the 3rd and singled in the 1st. That pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1.
2-0 is
That one fouled away. 0-2 the count on Sapik. Wind picking up a little bit here. The 0-2 pitch swung on. This one's grounded in the hole in the left field. Base hit for Daniel Sepik. Andrew Check now comes to the plate.
Now batting, Andrew Check.
A runner on first, 2 gone. Check to the plate, 0 for 3. Round out it to first in the first. Round out to short his last 2 times to the plate. Here's the pitch. That one swung on that one's line into right field, a base hit. So back-to-back base hits for Richmond here. And Bill Kroll comes to the plate. Mm-hmm.
Now batting, Bill Kroll.
He's the DH for Richmond. He's 1 for 3. Grounded out the second in the second, struck out in the fourth, and singled in the sixth. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, grounded foul. 0-1 count. Runners on second and first. 2 gone. Top half of the 8th inning. 8-1. Grand Lake on top. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. 0-2. So it's a 0-2 count here on Bill Kroll. Morrison comes set the pitch. That one's called a ball. Everybody else thought it was a strike. Count moves to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Top half of the 8th inning. Back-to-back base runners for Richmond. They're going to keep it alive. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped back out of play. Still a 1-2 count. You're still with me somehow after the rain delay. Thank you. We're here in the top half of the 8th inning. Mariners looking to force Game 3 tomorrow night. Here's the next pitch. That one misses for a ball. 2-2. So 2's across the board. That means deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. X1 is swung on, grounded down to third. Isles backhands it, going to take it to third for the force out. And we'll end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. 8-1, Grand Lake on top. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We're on to the bottom half of the 8th inning. The Mariners are on top 8-1. They hold on. They'll be facing Richmond once again tomorrow at 7:05. Here's the pitch. That one's down low. 1-0 count. Isles at the plate. 1 for 3. Singled, stole a base. Came around to score, I believe, his last time up. The next pitch misses for a ball. 2-0. Ground out to second in the first. Walked in the third. Flew out to center in the fifth. Here's the next pitch to Isles. That one swung on in. Fouled straight back. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on, fouled away. 2-2. It'll be Joe Isles, Pat Reif, Nate Osmo at the plate for the Mariners here in the home half of the 8th inning. There's the pause, the pitch. That one's down low. Full count. Here for Joe Isles. What? Here's the next one. That one swung on a miss. Dials down on strikes. And Pat Reif comes to the plate. 0 for 4 at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. Pat Reif coming to the plate. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. Tapped foul. Count goes to 0-1. Getting a little bit chilly here. Wind picking up and blowing in, and temperature has dropped significantly. That one's fouled off as well. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Bottom half of the 8th inning. The pitch. Swung on a miss. Reif down on strikes. Once again, we'll go to Nate Osmo. He is 1 for 4 at the plate. Flew out to center his last time out. Doubled in the 6th. Came around to score. Flew out to left in the 4th and flew out to right in the 1st. Here's the pitch. That is up high. 1-0. Matthews comes set. Here's the next one. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. So if Mariners win today and tomorrow, they'll face Lima on Saturday at Lima. They'll play at home on Sunday versus the Locos. That one in there for a strike. And if Game 3 would to be necessary in that series, they'll play on Monday at Lima at 7:05 for the championship. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one swung and grounded down to third. Up with it, Sapik. Throw on to first in time to end the inning. Mariners go 1-2-3 here in the home half of the 8th inning. We go to the top of the 9th. Mariners look to close it out and force Game 3 tomorrow night at Richmond. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Eric Connor, Jordan Stacy, Chase DeBonis gonna keep the Richmond Jazz hopes of winning this one here in the top half of the ninth inning as Connor pops this one back out of play. Count goes 0-1. 8-1, Grand Lake leads it, and they need 3 outs to force game number 3 tomorrow night at Richmond. As Morrison winds delivers, here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one is lined into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Eric Connor gets things started for Richmond here in the top half of the ninth inning.
Connor with the single. Now coming to the plate, number 21.
Jordan Stacy comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Flew out to right field his last time out. Singled in the 5th. Flew out to right in the 2nd. Run on first, no one gone. Top half ninth inning. Stephen Morrison on the mound. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, fouled away. 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch swung on. That one is fouled off down the right field line. And Stacy down on the count 0-2 to Stephen Morrison. Morrison with room to work here. And a look to get Stacy out. The next pitch. Checked his swing. It didn't look like he went around. He did not. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's line foul. Left field line. Current minutes 1-2. The 1-2 swung on right back to Morrison. He throws on to second for 1. They're not going to have a play at first. Slow developing right there. Morrison had to wait for one of the up middle infielders, so it's a 1-6 put out. There's one gone here in the top half of the ninth inning. That first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. One gone here, top half of the ninth inning, 8-1. Grand Lake leads it, runner on first. Here's the next one. That one swung on. That one is lined past the diving Cole Womack into center field. Runner from second on his way to third. He'll be in there safely. So runners on the corners after a base hit by Chase DeBonis. Richmond staying alive.
Base hit for DeBonis. Now coming to the plate, number 24, Jack Holden.
Jack Holden, the right fielder, coming to the plate. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. Runners on the corners. Morrison comes set. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. One gone. Next pitch swung on and missed. And Holden down the count 0-2.
Yeah, ever since I've hosted Mariners, they've never won a championship.
Here's the pitch. That one's fouled straight back. So Holden stays alive. And that one swung on a miss. Holden goes down swinging. And Mitch Wilson, as they're going to need to put a 2-out rally here together. 8-1, Grand Lake leads it, 2 gone, top half of the 9th inning.
Mitch
Wilson
Wilson.
0 for 4 at the plate tonight. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, grounded to Womack, backhand. And he's going to take it to second himself, and that is ball game. The Mariners force game 3 tomorrow night at Richmond. It's win or go home once more for the Mariners, and it's win or go home for the Richmond Jazz. 7:05 will be our first pitch. Winner of tomorrow's game going to go face the Lima Locos at Lima for first game on Saturday. Once again, Mariners victorious here tonight. 8-1, winning pitcher Eric Mullet, losing pitcher Anthony Krukos. So we'll be back tomorrow at 7:05. I'm Ryan Strobeck saying have a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow.